All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed, as today is probably the most significant event in crypto that has ever happened, ever, at least in the last few weeks. And here's the thing, guys. This is the 2025 Crypto Summit. Apparently, President Donald Trump is going to be speaking, giving some remarks very soon on what has happened or what is happening at this summit. It's a very mysterious thing. Nobody really knows for sure what's going on, when people are going to be addressed. But here's the thing. I am here with a few live streams going. You know, I've got right now Fox News says that Trump is soon is live, okay, from the Oval Office. I'm not sure. Right now they have literally the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life. The Stand Up for Science rally in D.C. I don't understand what the heck this is. Also, we've got CNBC apparently having Trump speaking on the U.S. market crypto, but this is just old replays, so I don't really know what's actually going on, man, but I'm keeping my eyes on these things here, and I'm sure you guys are as well in the chat. As we know, the Crypto Summit apparently is going on right now, and we're expecting some crazy volatility to happen when Trump does make a remark on what is happening. Man, it's going to be pretty crazy. As we know, the Bitcoin price is lately. Look, here's the deal. We are at the doorway to either pump city or dump city. All right, this is the line in the sand, the make it or break it moment for Bitcoin, because we are coming down right now to a major zone of support, which is this right here. If we do not hold this green box, if we do not rocket ship to a new all-time high from this green box, then we will officially see Bitcoin break bullish market structure, entering bearish market structure for the first time since November 2022. And the reason why we say this is because when we take a look at the chart here, as we look at the bull market, we get a range and then a big break to the upside, a range, a 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 break to the upside. So if we range and then get a break back down into the previous range, this is a change of structure that is not characteristic of the bull market. And in my opinion, this could lead to months of downside. And I know I don't like to say it, but the only other time we've seen in a bull market the price come back into the previous range is during this last bull market, where we formed a low right here, right? You noticed the pattern: range, big break to the upside, range, 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 break to the upside, range. Then we came down into the previous range, and when we did that, we actually came all the way back down to the support of that range with a 55% drop. 55% drop, and then it took us a few more months before we finally made a double top, and we came back up to that high and eventually took it out in the fall of 2021. So if we're not going to hold this area, the top of the previous range, and we come back into it, potentially, guys, we could get a move back down to the low of this previous range, and we'd be looking at something like this, which would give us a few more months of potential downside before we finally make that new high in the fall of 2025. But if we can hold this level, all right, then we could see something crazy happen. And when I say crazy, I mean something very bullish to the upside. As we understand right now, Market Cipher B is giving us some mixed signals in the sense that the weekly definitely has more downside potential. But as we come to the daily time frame, there is some hope here, because we do have hidden bullish divergences. We are seeing clearly the very oversold momentum wave here as the price is making a higher low, coming to a very key support zone. We are seeing bullish divergences on the 4-hour time frame, money flow crossing from the purple into the blue. And so the hope here for the bulls is that whatever's about to happen today, whatever's about to happen now, apparently, like, you know, we want to see crypto, but all we keep getting is stand up for science. Okay, this guy definitely looks like he loves the science right here, man. And we got some scientists in the background, okay? This person is a scientist holding a sign. I'm a scientist. Definitely looks very scientific right there with that sign in the background. We are, you know, we're in a few Bitcoin trades right now. We want to take a look at the chat and shout everybody out. We got almost 2,000 people in the house. Make sure to smash into the likes, subscribe, click the bell. And let's see. Shout out to Splashfire Films. Shout out to Bruno B. It says, "Are you guys really bearish?" I'll be honest. I'm 100% neutral right now. If we have to be totally honest with the chart, the higher time frames definitely point to more downside, but things are very, very, very oversold on the daily and down. And so what I do believe this is a flashpoint. I'm going to use the word flashpoint. Sounds so sensational, man. This is a flashpoint where we need to make a decision. If we are not going to hold this support, it's going to get bad. It's going to get really bad. Because, you know, market structure is king. I don't care what anyone says. Market structure is king, guys. Okay? Market structure is the number one thing that we should be looking at as traders, as investors, anything. The trend is your friend. All right? The trend is your friend. So the trend is your friend. All right? You're in the gym. You're making gains. You're on trend. You know, you keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Then all of a sudden, what happens? You stop making gains. You gotta change your cycle, man. You gotta change your cycle. It's the same with Bitcoin. We're in the bull market. The trend is our friend. We're pumping up, baby. We're making gains, gains, gains. All of a sudden, we stop making gains. Something needs to change, right? Something happens. We gotta, I don't know. Maybe we gotta up the dose, baby. We gotta up the dose of bull market, but it might not happen until we get a retest back down to some key support resistance flips or something. You know? So look, plus monthly time frame definitely has a confirmed bearish divergence. The 2-week time frame has a confirmed bearish divergence. The weekly time frame has confirmed bearish divergences. The 3-day time frame, this is where it starts to look ambiguous. This is where we say we need to see these lower time frames really starting to give us follow through with these bottom signals as we hold support. And if we're not going to hold support, look, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't want to be bearish either. Like, you know, look, I don't want to be bearish. I want to be bullish. I'm long, baby. I'm in multiple long trades. Okay, I myself am long from the exact bottom, right over here. All right, we're long from the bottom. We're hoping for the pump, baby. You know, I've got myself right now a $200,000 combined Bitcoin position here that I'm looking to pump to a new all-time high. Okay, now shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Amp Vlog says, whenever I see your live, you want Bitcoin to go down 99%. Is that true? I don't want Bitcoin to go down at all, my bro. I want Bitcoin to go up. But, you know, I just am here looking at the chart. Geo, you had shouted in Crypto Faces videos. Geo in the chat. Shout out to Geo. Shout out to Trader Geo. All right. Trader Geo is the man, by the way, with his analysis. Shout out to Jay-Z. Shout out to TZ. Trump needs to pin the Bitcoin. All right, it's pumping, says somebody. Well, let's check out right now. You know, on this time frame here, it doesn't look like much of anything. We got a little 12-minute blue candle pump. I mean, literally all day, it's been absolutely nothing. So let's see if I Love the Science is still streaming or if it's crypto. And it looks like still I Love the Science is still speaking here. I Love Science, very passionate. He loves the science. All right, these guys love the science. Let's see what else we got here. This is still not talking about crypto. And here we go. CoinDesk, live stream, Bitcoin racks to Trump. I don't know if they're going to talk about if they're going to show Trump or if they're just showing the dang Bitcoin price here. All right, but I'm really hoping Trump comes out the closet, starts swinging from the lips. All right, we want Trump to come out the closet and start swinging from the lips, baby, to give us a nice lip-licking, good, juicy press conference here. All right. Shout out to Hamad, who says Donald Pump. And let's see here. Shout out to Elham Weiss. Every time I come in and check your videos, you have the best entry at the lows or tops. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. God bless you. Okay, we got some tips here. I don't know if this is true, but I'm gonna go to RSBN to see if we can't get some live Trump up in here. All right, RSBN news, crypto summit live. All right. Oh man. I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe I'll have to filter it onto live. Let's see. No more results. No more results. Come on. All we got is ilovethescience.com. Oh my goodness. Look, this college student should be worried about their finals and not their future. I know the feeling, all right? I felt the same way when I was majoring in trans, non-carbon, binary, emission, gender studies. That was a science degree. But now we don't care about trans, non-carbon, binary, emission, gender studies. We only care about Trump speaking about crypto. So come on, Trump. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, Donald Trump, he posted on Truth Social Media, Major. Let's see.
Almost at 2 million followers on Truth Social. So great to see the numbers increasing on such an awesome site there. Let's go to some more information from earlier today. President Trump, of course, celebrating the manufacturing optimism and was touting thousands of those new jobs created during the first month in office.
All right, so it looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit. All right, this guy, at least, you know, I do have to give it to this guy, okay? Because we've been watching these news lately, but this dude looks like he is attracted to women, which is nice, all right, to see on a news station. Is rare. All right, back to the charts. What is going on here? Well, nothing. So make sure to smash the likes. All right, and let's see if we can't. We're gonna give it some time here. All right, we're gonna give it some time here. Trump from the Oval Office. Is this live? What is this? Check out this one. No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as ilovethescience.org. Oh my goodness. ilovethescience.org. Okay. We're waiting here. We're waiting. We got a long trade open from the setup given in the Casper crew. We got a short trade also open from the setup given in the Casper crew. Looks like we're starting to get a little bit of a dump here. And let's see. We got about 2,500 people in the house. Let's see if we can't get the likes up to the watchers. Honestly. Maybe we could do a juicy giveaway. All right? Maybe we could do a juicy giveaway today. Is Donald Trump long on Bitcoin? Let's go ahead and put a 1 in the chat if you think Donald Trump is long on Bitcoin. Wu Chang says it's a closed. There's no live. We're going to see. I heard Trump was speaking at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and it is, let's see, 3:15. So at 3 p.m., President Trump is supposed to speak here, according to 4xfactory.com. And I don't know if this is just him speaking at the round table or if he's going to give a remark. But we're going to be watching here. We're just going to be, you know, it says President Trump delivers remarks. So let's see if these guys have access into the secret round table. All right, here we got another one. NBC. Let's check this one out here. All right, looks like something's going to happen soon. Something's going to happen soon. We got some flags waving atop the, is this the White House? Is that the White House? It is a house looking thing. Is it white? It does look a little white, maybe a little eggshell colored. All right, let's go to the 5-minute time frame on Bitcoin. Let's get a little bit more music on here. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's so loud. Okay. Let's see here. Gonna go to the order flow. Check out what's been happening today. So, man, I have not looked at the charts all day, to be totally honest. I haven't looked at all. And it looks to me like we have had some shorts opening up, and then now they've closed. That's pretty much what's happened all day. We had some shorts open up, now they've closed. We had a few shorts open up and they closed. A few more shorts open up and they closed. I should ask the chat, what do you guys think? Is this a pump or dump event? We'll take a little poll here. Pump or dump event? Pump or dump, all right? Pump or dump? We'll take a little poll here while we await Donald Trump to come out swinging from the lips, baby. All right, New Orleans and Kansas City, they're going to be right back over here for rememberthescience.com. Here we go. This guy, I like this guy. Look at the hand motions here. He's keeping us engaged. Yes, Trump is definitely going to speak. You know, we're talking about crypto, and Trump's done some other things. He said some stuff. Cool, I like it. I like it. Let's check out CoinDesk is just streaming the price of Bitcoin, which is dumping a little bit. I like NBC's the best. This gives me the most hope. We got a picture of the White House. All right, just a still shot of the White House. I think that whoever's taking this video definitely has access inside the White House to every room in the White House, including all the private rooms where they have roundtable discussions, including all the toilet bowls. All right, definitely they have that kind of stuff. Now, here we go. You can see in the last 5 minutes, Bitcoin has taken a little bit of a tumble here. And we're going to take a quick look at the stock market and the S&P 500 as well. The S&P 500 did take a mighty tumble earlier today, but is getting a little bit of a rebound here. In fact, around 12 noon, we pretty much dumped, and now we're getting a bit of a recovery. Let's take a quick look at the S&P 500 over here. Let's take a quick look. Bam. Yeah, I saw that, right? Static Attack. Fox News has a live stream, but it's like I remember thescience.com is having a press conference because they're scared that they're not going to pass their finals. So yeah, S&P 500, wow, would you look at that? We came quite down to, we entered into that gap here. We had this gap over here from September 18th, 2024. We didn't quite fill the gap. We did enter into the gap, and we're getting a bit of a bounce. Curious to see what happens if crypto is going to get a move, if the S&P will get a move. Let's take a look at the dollar. We did have Jerome Powell speak earlier today. The dollar is getting absolutely beat down, breaking down from this head and shoulder pattern. Got ourselves the left, the head, the right, bam, with a pretty crazy breakdown. In fact, let's just do a quick little Carl from the Moon analysis here to see where that head and shoulder will take us. It's going to take us all the way back down to around our 101.194 support resistance major flip. That's a very key level on the dollar. You can see for years. This is the weekly time frame here. For years, it was very respected. I mean, we can take it back to the 80s. It was resistance in the 80s, resistance in the 90s, and then we had a little whoopsie-daisy in the 2000s, but then it was resistance again pretty much all through the 2010s. Now it's currently support, so we got a head and shoulder with a target down to that part. Let's check out gold right now. Gold, just under $3,000 in OZ. Man, that's pretty bullish. Shout out to gold, man. Can't go wrong with physical, tangible money that's been, you know, a preserver of purchasing power for 5,000 years of human recorded history. Pretty cool, you know, can't go wrong with gold. Let's check out ETH right now. Oh, man. So ETH. Oh, man. So, yeah, look, ETH is still holding that key level just like Bitcoin is. ETH dipped down into that key Fibonacci golden pocket. Trend line, support, resistance, flip. You know, ETH and Bitcoin are in a very similar boat. All right, boats look very similar. They might be a little bit different color, but really I think it's the same make and model boat, which is basically this. I mean, if ETH is really going to lose $2,000, we're going to come back into the bear market range. That's not good for ETH. We want to see this thing hold here, and if it doesn't hold, then $1,500 ETH is literally our next support. It's our high volume node of the bear market, and it's our 786. So if Bitcoin's going to lose 70, ETH is going to lose 2,000. We could see ETH come down another. And again, guys, I'm not bearish, but we have to be prepared for it. We just have to be honest with what the charts are saying here, okay? We do have to be honest with the charts. Let's check this out. Let's go to the 1 hour. All right, so this is Bitcoin. We are doing a whole bunch of nothing, nada, zilch, zip, zero, zoink, okay? All right. Man, we got almost 3,000 people in the house, over 1,000 likes. Let's see if we can't get the likes up to the watchers without a bot. Please don't bot my stream, guys. Funny that they haven't checked the U.S. gold reserve since 1950. Yeah, they did joke about it, though. Elon Musk is like, they're like, would you go into Fort Knox? He's like, sure. Yeah, I'd live stream it. But everyone knows there's no gold in Fort Knox. I mean, come on. Everybody knows there's no gold in Fort Knox. Okay. We still got this here. Make sure to like my stream, and I'm going to also go ahead and like NPC News stream here. 12,000 people watching. All right, everybody's waiting. We're all waiting. myself and others are waiting. All right, over here at RSBN, 1.8 million subs, 8,000 watchers. We're waiting. This guy, he's waiting too. He's doing what I'm doing. Just a whole bunch of talk in the mouth, moving the mouth, keeping the people entertained, baby. Here we go. Showing a picture of Trump. Maybe I should show a picture of Trump in order to keep you guys entertained. Yes, we know Trump. Here he is. He's not speaking now, but he's gonna. And here's a video of him speaking in the past. Signing executive orders, talking about crypto. Just signing those executive crypto orders, baby, because he's so dang bullish. Look at how bullish he looks. Man, that is that Trump or is that a deep fake? It's so hard to tell these days, I'll be honest with you. Every video I see, I think, is this real or fake? I don't know. But man, look at those bullish eyes, baby. Look at that bullish, those bullish bottom teeth. You could tell the bottom teeth. You know, I have the same bullish bottom teeth. You see? Look at how messed up my teeth are. Yeah. Ooh, look at this guy. Oh, yes, let me tell you, Trump is going to pump Bitcoin. Yeah, he is. Yes, trust me, I'm an old bald man. I got flags on my shirt. I'm talking now about the executive orders. Yes, I have a strange accent. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm in here in Washington, D.C. Donald Trump is coming soon. Don't worry. I know you've been waiting so long. Oh, but don't worry. Look, I tell you the truth, man. It's going to happen. Don't worry. Don't worry, man. I tell you the truth that it's going to happen, okay? Yeah, it's me, Mario. Yes, I'm old now. You know, it's been a long time since 1985. Lost all my hair. Don't wear overalls anymore. Okay, now I wear suit and tie because I'm so legit. Just like Bitcoin used to be nerd money that no one took seriously. Now it's super legit because dang Donald Trump's coming out the gate flapping the lips trying to tell us that Bitcoin's going straight to 100K, baby. Let's check out our trades. Man, here we are. Doing a whole bunch of nada. Alright, we're going to come back over here. We got 1,000 likes on our NPC news stream. The White House Crypto Summit. Is this not the most exciting thing you've ever seen? Of course, we got Fox News. IRememberTheScience.org. Where's IRememberTheScience.org? Where's IRememberTheScience.org? Here it is. Live soon, Trump. Alright. IRememberTheScience.org. Here we go. Oh! Okay, this was moments ago.
The government puts together this White House task force chaired by the president himself. It shows the importance of the FIFA World Cups, I should say, because there are many topics to deal with, of course, and we want everyone who comes to America and who goes to watch one of these.
I told you he had an accent. I didn't even know he had an accent. You could just tell by looking at him.
Games. We have 10 million for 1 month, that everyone that goes feels safe, feels happy, and feels that we are doing something special. So we're here to create and to make the best show on the planet ever, and we'll do it together, Mr. President.
Oh, that's great. I love what he said, like 3 Super Bowls a day for a month. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's really amazing when you think of it. I've never heard that expressed. That's a lot. When, you know, when we made this, it was made during my term, my first term, and it was so sad because I said, can you imagine I'm not going to be president? And that's too bad. And then what happened is they rigged the election and I became president. So that was a good thing. That was a good thing. That was quite an achievement for both of us. So I'll be president during the World Cup and during the Olympics, which we were very instrumental in getting. And then, of course, we have our 250th birthday, too, and of that I wasn't instrumental. That just happened to fall on the same time. So we have those 3 big events. You don't get very much bigger than that, the Olympics, the World Cup, and number 250. And it's a great honor, but I appreciate your selecting us. And we were selected a long time ago, though, during the term, during my first term, and it's an honor to be with you, Johnny. Been my friend for a long time.
Absolutely.
He's a great gentleman.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll sign this, and that makes it official, right?
That makes it official, yes.
That's good. Yeah.
Here we are. Then we have to start working.
Can you talk a little bit about the halftime show that you anticipate for the championship? Will it be like the Super Bowl halftime show or better?
Well, you know, the Super Bowl has around 100 million viewers or 150 million viewers. The World Cup final has 2 billion viewers. So we have to make it 20 times better and 20 times bigger than the Super Bowl.
I think it'll be better. I think it will be better.
Any idea the economic impact of this in all these cities around the country? It's got to be huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's around 40 billion in only the United States, 40 billion US dollars, the economic impact, 200,000 jobs created. It's so per city you can divide by 11 and you know a little bit what each city gets, more or less. Some cities get more, others get less. But we'll have, 10 million tourists coming, some with tickets, others without tickets, who just want to be here during these World Cups.
What team is favored now, if there's such a thing? I mean, do they have a team like so many of these great famous teams? What team seems to be favored?
Well, on the club one, which takes place this year, of course, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, the Germans, Paris Saint-Germain, the French. The big ones are always there, and these clubs are multinationals. They have players from all countries.
They always seem to be there, right?
They are always there.
Those great
They are
teams.
always there, yeah. And then next year, Argentina, Brazil,
Right.
England, Germany, Spain.
It's going to be
So
great.
it will
This for Johnny?
U.S.
US is coming up. US is coming. Watch the US.
We'll hold that up
some
for you
very,
guys.
very good players playing.
Ryan, did you have another question?
Well, I was just going to say, this continues your pursuit to bring America back in every aspect, the economy, world peace,
Yeah.
sports now, which is awesome. I want to preview a little bit of the Olympics. I know you've talked about that before.
Well, I'm just very happy to have done it. I mean, I didn't think this was going to happen. I said, I'll be sitting there, but not as president. So I was, very honored. Actually,
All right, so this is
in Europe, but we need to bring them back here.
About that before.
well, I'm just very happy to have done it. I mean, I didn't think this was going to happen. I said, I'll be sitting there, but not as president. So I was, very honored. Actually, Johnny reminded me, called me up very early on. He said, "You're going to be president during this whole thing after we won." So it's a great honor for our country to have it. Actually, it's a big deal. It's I don't know which is bigger, the Olympics or the World Cup. What is the story on that? Can I ask you that
No,
question?
the World Cup is much, much, much bigger than the Olympics. Come on. and it's in the whole country. Huh?
Yeah,
The Olympics
we've
is
got
one
them
city.
both.
Mr. President, it's a long way off, Mr. President, but do you foresee yourself attending some matches or a match?
Oh yeah, sure. I would like to. I'd like to go to certainly more than one.
Yes.
We'll be making the rounds. It's a period of a month,
Yeah.
and it's really top of the line. It's one of the great events, maybe one of the great events of anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Mr. President, since you last spoke about it yesterday, some details have come out about your cabinet meeting with Elon Musk and some clashes potentially between Secretary Rubio and Secretary.
No clash. I was there. You're just a troublemaker, and you're not supposed to be asking that question because we're talking about the World Cup. Elon gets along great with Marco, and they're both doing a fantastic job. There is no clash.
But Mr. President, bottom line.
Who are you with? Who are you with?
NBC.
Oh, no wonder. That's enough.
President, Who
NBC.
has more authority, Elon Musk or your cabinet secretary?
Any other questions about the World Cup?
Can we unveil the trophy, maybe?
I'd love to do
Because this is something special. So today is 100 days to go for a new competition that we created
Right.
together. The FIFA Club World Cup, the best clubs in the world with the best players in the world. So we can show this is a unique trophy. This is the trophy, but it's not finished because it's unlike any other trophy. There is a key.
Oh, wow.
There is no other sports trophy like that.
Oh, that is good. Whoa.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait.
Wow. That's one I understand.
And that's the trophy.
Imagine me and Trump trying to think of something good to say about this.
Mr. President,
This is a good one.
That's beautiful. I've
Inter
never
Miami and Seattle Sounders play
Never seen
for this
anything
trophy.
like that.
It is it's a trophy of the future.
Yeah.
It represents the past, the future, everything, the present.
Yeah.
And this will be at the White House for a little while.
Yes.
So if anybody needs a picture or anything, you can take
So,
it. But this is.
If you like it, Mr. President, it can stay here. Just on the 13th of July, you should take it with me
Let's leave it here.
to the stadium to give it to the winners. They
There-
can take a picture, then we bring it back here after the picture.
Let's do that. We'll leave it here. We'll have it in the White House quite a bit.
Excellent.
It travels a little bit also, but I
Yeah.
appreciate it. That's good. And I know this can definitely stay, right? Anyway, thank you, Johnny, very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
When you
Thank you.
follow on the cabinet meeting, sir, just on the cabinet meeting, you said Musk will play an advisory role, Doge will play.
We're talking about FIFA. Thank you very
About
much.
the World Cup, Mr. President, you're having.
And they're both great guys. And by the way, they both get along fantastically well. Marco has done unbelievably as Secretary of State, and Elon is a very unique guy who's done a fantastic job.
Do you think he needs to be reined in, Mr.
enough,
President?
enough. It's FIFA. Is this a FIFA question?
How do you see the World Cup playing out with the tensions you have with Canada and Mexico?
Oh, I think it's going to make it more exciting. Tension's a good thing.
Even for the World Cup?
Yeah, I think so. I think it makes it much more exciting.
Sir, the entire committee is here for FIFA with Johnny?
Please come
Would
up.
you like them to come up and take a picture?
Please, Johnny, come on. Get them up. That's great.
Mr. President, what type of enhanced security do you anticipate having for all of these big events
I'll let you.
that are happening over the course of the next week?
I'll let
Homeland
Christy
Security is
answer
running
that
here.
question.
Oh, answer what question?
Go ahead. Security.
The security for this event will be run by the Department of Homeland Security. So we are signing today this document that will say that we will form task forces and partnerships. We'll have incident command centers in these 11 cities that will partner all the agencies and departments at the federal. We'll have some worldwide partners as well, as long
Global
as,
level.
yes, it'll be under our umbrella, and we'll help facilitate that, but also working with our local law enforcement is incredibly powerful. So streamlining those communications, it'll be a wonderful event, and everybody will be safe and fun.
We better be, right?
Yeah, it will be.
And this is the official ball
Thank you very
with your
much.
name.
Thank you. Ooh, that's nice. I would give it to Christy, except it has my name on it.
We have another one for
Of
course, of course.
That's beautiful. Thank you very much. Is that going to be the ball?
This is the official match ball.
This will be what it will look like, the ball?
Yes.
When they play?
When they play.
Wow, that's
Yes.
great.
Yes, nobody has played yet. Has played yet. with
That's
the ball.
great. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Johnny, thank you very much.
All right, President Trump ready for the World Cup come next year. He says he wants to go to a couple of matches as well. Also doing the executive order to have the FIFA World Cup task force for the United States there, and hopefully try to see them in the quarterfinals at least as well. All right, we'll take a 2-minute break on Live Now from Fox. When we come back, we'll take you out to some spring break mayhem.
What?
We'll tell you all about it.
Are you kidding me? Spring break mayhem when Donald
Coming up
Trump's
next.
supposed to be talking about crypto and he just talked about FIFA, how happy he is, trying to pretend like he's impressed with this golden Ezekiel wheel trophy? What? We're still waiting here on NPCnews.com for the upcoming Trump to host the first summit here. Fox News, man,
Stand
what
by
a
now.
tease, man. What a false advertising clickbait. Fox News, man. Oh, my goodness. Sheesh. I can't believe it. First, it was RememberTheScience.com talking about how much they love their dang pink mohawks and they're scared that Trump's going to try and shave off their pink mohawks. And then we had, what else? We had FIFA guy coming out with his accent talking about hey man, you know we love it to play at the soccer ball and we call it the football, but you call it the soccer. Donald Trump, he's like, oh wow, amazing, I love it. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh wow, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, let's see here. Can you believe that?
So in Iowa in 2026
All
on
right.
July 4th,
Now we
or
got
right
this
around
guy.
that date.
This guy coming back
quite
now.
the
Okay. Man. Oh, man. What a tease. What a tease. Seriously. Making spring break great again. Shout out to Trader Geo. Man, they said it was moved for tonight. Is that true? Trump is rolling? You mean you think he's on... Oh, he's trolling. Thought you thought he was rolling on like MDMA or something. All right. Man. Man, oh man, I'll tell you. But I like this guy, okay? This is my favorite one so far. I like this guy the most. Seems like a good old-fashioned American family guy. All right, I really like this guy. You know, let's just take a close-up here. I mean, look at this guy. I mean, honestly, nothing I don't like about this picture right here. There's nothing I don't like about this picture right here. Okay, well, let's check out our Bitcoin trades. Right now, the Bitcoin trade from the live not signal given in the Casper crew is up $2,000 in profit. Short trades up $11,000 in profit from the setup given in the Casper crew VIP Discord. All right, my swing long trade from $78,000 is currently up $13,000 in profit. All right, we're waiting for the volatility to come on in. All in thinks Elon Musk is the false prophet. And Donald Trump is the AC. Donald Trump is the Atlantic City. Deadly head wound that was healed, man. Shot in the ear. Bam! Deuce is fine anyway. Shout out to Robert Phillip. He says, looks like Greg from X. I don't get the reference. He snorts ketamine. I don't know what ketamine snorters look like. I haven't ever really known one in real life. Okay, here we go. Let's get back to the most trustworthy news station, NPC News. 11 million subs. Of course, live chat is disabled. That's okay. It's the most trustworthy one so far. Fox News, spring fling, baby. The spring fling.
One continuing to join us all right here, and you can see the Dow. Wow, what an up and down day it was, but still green as we get closer to the end of the trading day. About 125 points in the green. All right, we're getting our first look, everyone, of the cryptocurrency event that is going to be taking place at the White House. We have our shot. We have the guests sitting down. Now we're just waiting for the president to be at the center of that table, but looks like that is going to be starting up pretty soon. So what I'll do is I'll take another 2-minute break, get that out of the way, and we'll come back and see if this is going right there at the White House in just moments.
Here we go, baby. Man, oh man. Here we go. Here we go, about to talk crypto. Donald Trump coming out with a nice flow. Here we go, we'll be right back, yo. Next thing you know, I turn my name into Joe J. Casper. No, we're trading in the house. We're trading over here for the Bitcoin bound. So, baby, we gotta take a little peek to see if Marcus Cipher B has any uneven butt cheeks. Yeah, commercial break. Is this real or is it fake? We had some people come out and try to take spring break away from all the fakes, but now we're back in control. Here we go, got the Bears against the Bulls. Here we go, live streaming with the foe, chilling in the boat, in the front, in the hole. Coming over here, back to BLOFIN, get a little dump. Hopefully Bitcoin just starts to pump. Just waiting for Donald Trump to come out and remove the slump from the tunk. We got it in the back, Bitcoin price about to be slack. Don't you know, we're about to turn black, and then we turn white to the pump with the flag to the upside. Let it ride like a water slide, got a weed, look at that, to the pie. Oh man, I'm losing my flow. Oh snap, J. Casper, look out below. Here we go, Fox with the nice music. Coming around, you know it's so sick. With the burgers and the fries in the chat. Hopefully we will not get that, I hear some claps, baby, I hear some claps. I hear some claps. I hear some background noise here. Sounds like it's about to happen, all right? Here we go, baby. Whoa! Look, shout out to Felix H, man. Shouting out to Jason Casper in the NPCnews.com. Oh wait, this is FoxNews.com. They have a hot mic on Fox News Studio here. Jason Casper got a hot mic over here.
Welcome back, everyone, to Live Now from Fox. I'm your host, Mike Page. Moments away from this cryptocurrency event at the White House, hosted by President Trump and members
and they got
of
a hot
his
mic.
cabinet. So once that does get going, we'll bring it to you live right now on Live Now from Fox. Always, we'll show these in its entirety right here for you. All right, let's go back out to WNBC, though, for the stand-up for science event. That has been continuing for...
So for cuts, this is why this I'm saying this is the widest I could go because we're using normal lens.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Thank you very much, everyone. Great honor to have you. I know you've all been working very hard and very successfully. And it's a wonderful place, the White House. I want to begin, is Johnny here from World Cup? I want to thank you for the selection. And they just had a presentation in the Oval Office, and I thought this was such a beautiful, this is the trophy, this is the big deal. The World Cup is the biggest sporting event, and Johnny Infantino is my friend for a long time, and during my first term, we worked out a deal to get the World Cup, and then because of lots of interesting things that happened, I ended up being president. When it showed up, I was always disappointed. I wasn't going to make it. I was going to serve 8 straight, and said we did it the hard way, but maybe the more important way. So I will be with you as president, Johnny. So maybe you could just say a few words and show how beautiful the World Cup trophy is. Thank you. Yeah, sure, please.
This is the famous key.
That's a great key.
You want to hold it, President? Or
Well, you go ahead.
I go ahead. Okay.
I trust you.
So this is the new trophy of a new competition. It's called the FIFA Club World Cup. The 32 best clubs in the world with
the absolutely best players in the world. And for the first time in history, this competition takes place in the United States. Opening game on the 14th of June,
right,
obviously, in Miami. Final on the 13th of July this year in New York, New Jersey. But it's not that. The trophy is special because it's a key, and because, as you can see, if I manage to do that, it's a bit tricky. It's like that. So this is a trophy. It is a trophy which represents, and that's why I think it's interesting to show this trophy exactly in this forum, because it represents the past, but it's also projected to the future. There is no other sports trophy which looks like that. It has engraved the history of the game, of soccer or football as we call it, the participating teams of the first edition, the stadiums, beautiful stadiums in 11 cities in the United States of America where this competition will take place. So at the same time, past, present, and projected to the future. And if I may, President, say another 2 words, and then I let you work. I would like to...
Oh, he only wants to say another 2 words, but now he say a lot more than 2.
For the World Cup, the Club World Cup, the World Cup, and the great work done, but also for this initiative that you are speaking about here. If I may add something in this respect, I'm not an expert at all, but FIFA, as you know, is a brand which is globally known, a very strong brand. The soccer economy in the world is worth around 270 billion a year. 70% of that, Mr. President, is in Europe. So imagine the potential that there is around the world only in soccer if we develop it. And so FIFA is very, very interested under my presidency to develop a FIFA coin, to do it from here, from America, and to conquer the 5 billion soccer fans in the world. So if there is anyone here who is interested to team up with FIFA, here we are, together with the United States of America, and we will conquer the world of soccer with the FIFA coin. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That coin, excellent. That coin may be worth more than FIFA in the end. It could be quite a coin, actually. Anyway, thank you, Johnny. Great job. I just thought you should see this trophy because it's really, it's the biggest sporting event in the world, and we have it here, and we appreciate being selected. Thank you very much. You do a fantastic job. And welcome to the first ever White House Digital Assets Summit. I know that many of you have been fighting for years for this, and it's an honor to be with you at the White House. I want to thank the White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs, Treasury Secretary. This is David right here, in case you don't know. You know David. And the man who's doing a great job as Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, who's right here. Scott, thank you very much. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, wherever you may be, Howard. Hi, Howard. He's doing some interesting work right now with all that's going on. He's right in the middle of it and doing a great job. Thank you. SBA Administrator Kelly Loeffler. And thank you. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce. Thank you, Hester. Acting CFTC Chairman Caroline Pham. House Majority Whip Tom Emmer. Well, hello, Tom. Representative Brian Stile. Thank you. Brian, thank you very much. Digital Assets Council Director Bo Hines. Good, Bo. Great job. And many other distinguished guests. We have a lot of very distinguished people around the table. Some of them will be speaking. I want to thank Marco Rubio also, who's right over there. And we have tremendous people very interested in this subject. And last year I promised to make America the Bitcoin superpower of the world and the crypto capital of the planet. And We're taking historic action to deliver on that promise, as you know, around the table. Yesterday, I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve, and this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing, Scott. The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know. Really one of the largest holders in the world, with as many as 200,000 Bitcoin obtained via civil law and various other forms of law, and including enforcement actions. These existing holdings will form the foundation of the new reserve. Unfortunately, in recent years, the U.S. government has foolishly sold tens of thousands of additional Bitcoin that were worth billions and billions of dollars had they not sold them, but they did sell them, mostly during the Biden administration. Not a good thing to have done. From this day on, America will follow the rule that every Bitcoin knows very well: never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little phrase that they have. I don't know if that's right or not. Who the hell knows? Who knows? Who knows? But so far,
is that a sign? Who knows?
Well, let's keep it that way. The Treasury and Commerce departments will also explore new pathways to accumulate additional Bitcoin holdings for the reserve, provided it's done at no cost to the taxpayers. We don't want any cost to the taxpayers. In addition, my order directs federal agencies to conduct an inventory of all crypto assets currently held by the U.S. government and determine how they can be transferred easily to the Treasury. Non-Bitcoin digital assets will be held in a new U.S. digital asset stockpile where they will be managed properly. My administration also is working to end the federal bureaucracy's war on crypto, which was really going on pretty wildly during Biden until the election came about. About 5 months before the election, he became a big fan because he heard how many people were in favor of it and how many people love it and respect it. But I guess it didn't work out too well for him. People understood what was going on and paved the way for groundbreaking innovations in institutional finance. Under the Bitcoin administration, regulators strong-armed banks. I mean, they really did. They strong-armed banks into closing the accounts of crypto businesses and entrepreneurs, effectively blocking some money transfers to and from exchanges, and they weaponized government against the entire industry. But I know that feeling also. Maybe better than you do. All of that will soon be over, and we are ending Operation Choke Point 2.0. Now, some people really suffered. It was ridiculous what they were doing, but in the end, they came around, but they came around for the wrong reasons. They came around only because they wanted votes, and they saw that tens of millions of people were against them because of what they were doing. I also want to express my strong support for the efforts of lawmakers in Congress as they work on bills to provide regulatory certainty for dollar-backed stablecoins and the digital assets market. They're working very hard on that. This is a tremendous opportunity for economic growth and innovation in our financial sector, and will really go a long way. I think there's going to be a tremendous, we feel like pioneers in a way, of tremendous method of growth, and things are very much tied, and we want to keep it that way. The U.S. dollar, long into the future, we're going to keep it that way. I hope lawmakers will send that legislation to my desk before August recess if they can, and they're very much working with you, and you know a lot of them, and a lot of them were committed right from the very beginning. So I just want to congratulate you all for being at the White House today, and a man who knows more about Bitcoin and AI and just about everything else than anybody, David Saxon. I'd like to have you say a few words, David.
Thank you, Mr. President. We're all here today because of your leadership, your vision, and your generosity, and I really want to thank you for that. We're also here because of your desire to make America great and to introduce a golden age in America, including for digital assets. And we're here because of your love of innovators, or as you might say, high IQ people. Yeah, we know you love high IQ people. And we have about 30 of them here in the room today. These are the top people in the digital asset industry. And one other thing that I think that you love is legal fairness. This is an industry that was subjected to prosecution and persecution for the last 4 years, horrible lawfare, and nobody knows what that feels like better than you do. So we really appreciate the fact that you understand legal fairness and that you're always willing to fight for the right thing, for legal fairness. You never back down. You stand defiant, even in the face of an assassin's bullet. It's an inspiration to everyone in this room, I think. So it's an honor. So I just want to say it's an honor to work for you. It's an honor to work for a president who works every day to get so much done on behalf of the American people. Your administration is moving at tech speed. It's really amazing. It's actually faster than any startup that I've been part of. It's that your administration moves even faster. So I just want to say thank you for having me be a part of it. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love working for you. And thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you, David. Very much appreciate it.
And now I just want to pass the ball to Secretary Besson.
Scott?
David, so today, when President Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile, we're going to position the United States as a leader among nations in the digital asset strategy. It's important for the United States to recognize this fact and get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the President's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish this Bitcoin reserve. We will use this authority to augment the assets side of the United States balance sheet. As I've said many times, President Trump is creating assets for the American people, while most past presidents have created debt. And a large part of this asset program can be in digital assets. We are going to end the regulatory weaponization against digital assets. The Biden administration's actions did nothing other than punish innovators, and that all of you have made it here today is really a testament to your fortitude. Much of Treasury's responsibility in this order relates to the tax code and determinations around risk weightings. And I'm here to assure you that we are going to work with the Controller of the Currency, the IRS, and we're going to rescind and amend all applicable previous guidance. And we are going to put a lot of thought into the stablecoin regime. And as President Trump has directed, we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stablecoins to do that. Thank you.
Technology is at the foundation of the Trump presidency. He understands technology, he embraces technology, and he's going to use technology to drive America forward. The blockchain and Bitcoin technology are a key part of that thinking and embracing that, and here today shows how much a leader the Trump administration and our president is. He understands it, he embraces it. As you said, you're a pioneer in this place, and this is where we're going. We're using blockchain, we're using Bitcoin, we're going to use digital assets to pound forward, and Donald Trump is leading the way. Can't be more proud of you today. Thank you very much. Thank you, Howard. Kelly, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is truly a historic day, and as a crypto founder, I couldn't be more proud to be part of your administration. You're moving at the speed of tech for sure, and I will just say it's a great day to have the war on not just crypto, but the war on innovation done. And under your administration, we are truly going to enter into the golden age. And I'll just say, as the administrator of the SBA, small business is a tremendous network that crypto can be deployed against, and so the SBA is open to crypto. So I look forward to working with all of the leaders in this room to advance your efforts here. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you very much. Tom, please.
Well, Mr. President, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the amazing team that you put together. I want to thank you for David. I mean, this kind of a meeting, no one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple years ago. You are the one that has the vision. You're the one that said we are going to do 21st century finance right here in the United States of America. I've been doing this for 9 years. It is amazing how far we've come, and that's a credit to you, Mr. President, and your leadership, and God bless you for doing this, because it's going to make a huge difference with everything else you're doing. And by the way, Americans love it. They're going crazy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Go ahead, please.
Does anyone want to say a couple of words? Cameron or Tyler, do you want to?
You're very shy in front of the
Actually,
camera.
Cameron, I think you said something earlier that I thought was really profound. You said that a year ago you thought it would be more likely that you'd end up in jail than at the White House. Not to put you on the spot, because you didn't do anything wrong, but that was the environment a year ago. But do you guys want to say something? Either one of you.
Sure, that was actually Tyler who said that. but
Sorry, I still get mixed up.
But yeah, we never thought that we'd get attacked the way we did in our backyard after trying to do the right thing for so many years and always trying to raise the bar with respect to regulations. So it's truly wonderful to see how things have changed and how the pendulum has swung back in the way that it has. And we've always felt that the U.S. should lead in Bitcoin and crypto, and it's ours to sort of lead and win. And it's just wonderful what President Trump has been doing with this, and we look forward to working together. And thanks for inviting us, David, and setting this up.
Thank you. Thank you both. Please.
I was just going to say thank you, Mr. President. Cameron takes credit for a lot of my things I say, so it's not the first time. But the U.S. won the internet, and the U.S. should win crypto. So thank you for your leadership on this.
Thank you both very much. High IQ individuals around this table. That's what I always say. We need high IQ. So thank you very much. Would anybody like to say anything? Please.
I just want to express my deep gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction. I work with many central banks in other countries, and when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful to them too. So I'm just overjoyed to see this. And I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual. But we're way in the lead as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important, and we have some brilliant people sitting around this table. And it's an honor to have you involved, but we want to stay at the forefront of everything. And this is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening. And so I congratulate you, but this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal, and you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Thank you, media. Thank you. Please.
What? Rug pull, baby. What? Is this real or fake? Stand tight. I don't know if it's me or them. Looks like them. All right. Oh! Ouch! Talk about a no-joke rug pull. Wow. Oh my goodness, what? What? Wait. What? 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 Are you serious, man? That's how it goes down, Donald Trump, man? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Give us some fee-fi, fo-fum, soccer balls, sucking your thumb. Everyone's the man, Donald Trump's so dang great, we're moving at the speed of tech, baby. That's how you do us, huh? All right, let's see if we can't get it on a different channel here. Are you serious right now? I mean, is this real? Let's see. Is this real? Man, we still got our guy talking over here. Hang on, hang on. Bear with me, guys. Wait, what? Is this real or fake? Hang on. You know. What? What? Looks like they just cut out, huh?
I'm just overjoyed to see this, and I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual.
China?
But we're way in the lead, as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important, and we have some brilliant people sitting around this table, and it's an honor to have you involved, but we want to stay at the forefront of everything. And this is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening. And so I congratulate you, but this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal, and you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, media. Thank you, please.
All right, as you see there, we were just listening into those remarks live there out of the White House as President Trump delivered remarks there.
What? Man? Wait, what? All right, CNBC has it. Are you sure? CNBC? CNPC? Let's see here.
1,000 native-born jobs here.
No, that's not it. That's not it. That's fake. It's fake. It's all fake. Well, what am I supposed to do? 100x long? Should I just go in 100x? Let's see. Can I even do 100x right now? 100x long, baby. All right, let's do it. Let's put it. We're going 100x long Bitcoin right now. Ah, wait, I can't do that. Oh, wait, hang on. We'll mark it in 100x long. All right, let's go. 100x long, baby. Live. Hang on. I can't do 100x, I don't think. Dang, what can we do? 50x? Yeah, we got ourselves a 50x long, baby. I think so, at least. Yeah, let's show it. When in doubt. Whoa. Did I accidentally open up a 52,000? Oh no, I opened up a $52,000 position. That's not what I want. That's not what I wanted to do, man. What in the world did I just do? Guys, welcome to the Jason Casper Flopping and Groping show, baby. Where we have just entered into a high-risk trade here, okay? A high-risk 50x leverage, $50,000 position. By accident, we're down, we're up. We're up? Wait a second. What is going on right now? What in the world is even going on right now? We got rug pulled on the live stream. We got rug pulled on the trade. What in the world is going on, man? Some crazy stuff, guys. Some crazy stuff. Well, shout out to everybody in the chat. What do you guys think about all this stuff? What do you guys think about all this stuff? I mean, this is some crazy stuff right now. I mean, this is seriously crazy stuff. I thought we were going to get more than that. I thought we were going to get more than that. And this is a 100x leverage long trade. Let's see if we pump or dump, man. What a crazy, stupid thing to do. But look, after a stream like that, sometimes, you know, when life doesn't make sense, you just gotta take a high leverage long trade. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. Where's the stop loss? There is no stop loss. You're right. There literally is no stop loss. This one has a stop loss. Wait a second. $83,000 stop loss. How did I enter this trade? Oh, it might have been from a trade I was thinking about entering before, and I just entered it now with a stop loss. That's so interesting. But look at this. I'm actually making money on it, though. I'm actually making money on it, man. We're up $300, baby. $83,000 stop loss? What the heck? How did this even happen, man? All right, look, this is just... Let's see here. Let's see, where's that stop loss? Way down here? We're going to have to move that stop. We're going to have to move that stop loss up. What in the world? What in the world? What is going on with all these stop losses? What? This is a glitch, man. This has to be a glitch, okay? Do you guys see this? All right, when life doesn't make sense anymore. Life just doesn't make sense anymore. What? Man, this is some crazy stuff. All right, I'm gonna have to mark it out of this. There we go. I don't know what that was, guys. Let's see here. 85.5. That will be our new stop loss. 85.5. There we go. New stop loss, baby. 50x leverage trade. Fresh out the gate. Here we go. Here we go. By the way, guys, if you're looking for super low fees, Antarctic Exchange is the way to go. Look, I just marked it into a trade, and my fee is so low it doesn't even show on the thing. Pretty crazy. All right, so I guess that was a glitch or something. I don't know what that was. All right, well, I don't know what to say anymore, guys. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend, and I love you. And may Jesus bless you all. Peace.